from Black-owned, founded, and influenced brands.
Shop culture, style, and inspiration with surprises you don't want to miss.
Including my premiere, the Vivica A. Fox collection.
Don't miss the celebration.
All month long on HSN and at hsn.com.
Well, hi everyone. So excited about our very best value of the day. In our next couple of hours, MarlaWynne Fashions in one of our #1 stretch knits. We are so delighted to share with you a full collection. So what I would love to do is take a little sneak peek at some of the matching pieces that go back to the ultimate pant. So we have the perfect tank. In fact, our beautiful Victoria is also going to come out showcasing. Hello, my friend. Love this color on you. That is the new lavender shade. The perfect tank. This is what we call that stretch scuba knit that has been beloved since Marla has originally launched it here at HSN. So we have a wide range of colors that will work right back to our best value of the day and that perfect blazer. And it's available today for $49.95. It's item 889234. Okay, and then the matching blazer. I know thousands of these have now been selected. It's part of the Smooth, perfect name, Operator. Has a little grommet closure to it, and it's also at a wonderful special price today at $89.95. We'll also have flex pay available for you. Don't you love these shades? That's the lavender color. I've been wearing the oyster. In fact, without further ado, when we talk about Smooth Operator, Marla put together the ultimate pant. Perfect for casual, perfect for dressy, perfect for all year long, all season. It's our best value of the day. Well, our today's special is the Ultimate Smooth Operator and one of our favorite lightweight stretch scuba knit fabric that has been overwhelmingly popular since Marla has introduced it to us here at HSN. And we thought, what a perfect today's special to bring it to you, available in all sizes, all lengths. We have average, we have your petite, and we also have your tall available. Beautiful color choices. You're looking at right now what we're calling the olive gray. Fantastic. Victoria came out in that light lavender, and you're seeing right now Piper wearing it in our today's special pant. Then we're also showcasing this beautiful almond color. It's almost like a sand, a beautiful natural. And then I've been wearing the oyster color. So we have beautiful, beautiful shades for your oyster. I've been wearing it in the blazer. Okay, when I say the pant that you want to live in, the pant that is smoothing, the pant that has that beautiful stretch, but then goes right back to its original state. Everything about it, from the pockets to, again, you can see right here, that buttery soft knit fabrication. It has a little built-in panel, smoothing panel on the inside. We're offering it today with FlexPay at $52.95. You'll get it for under $18. I saw you looking at me a little funny, Marla, because I have a feeling when you came in, as everybody else in the studios today is like, who is that person? It's my wig.
Well, here's what I want to do.
Is it crooked?
Can I just
do
one
could be.
thing?
Yeah.
Well, it's like right here, and I just want to put it there.
There you go.
There's my Lynn.
Thank you.
There's my
Here's
beautiful
our
Lynn.
Marla. What amazing today's special.
Well, thank you so much, sweetie.
And is this the first time you did the scuba knit in today's?
Yeah,
I thought
it is.
so.
It is the first time. The tanks are a lighter weight, but this is our terrific scuba, and we've got it for you in gorgeous colors.
It sure do.
I love this. So the inspiration for this, quite frankly, was a pant that I saw in the market at large, well over $100 and some.
I'm sure.
Just this airy, light pant that feels essential to what we do. And I just felt like it's like the Smooth Operator. You know?
I said it couldn't be named anything better.
Right? You know, it's just so smoothing, so comfortable, so easy. And we have so many different pieces to mix and match with it. You know, for me, the bottoms are all about fit, and the fashion's all on the top.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this is exactly that. This is that basic. I'm going with the kids on vacation, and what Josie's wearing, that black pant, and all the different little tops that go with it are going with me. We have a little zip front, half zip front that goes with it. I wore that earlier today.
Look
adorable. Great. That comes in most of the colors. We've got little sweaters that go back to it. So it's a really great basic for you that you are going to love because you can wear it right now, except, as I understand, in New York, where we are having an Arctic cold.
Oh, again?
Again.
Oh,
but then next week it'll be like, you know, lovely. But it's chilly here too.
I know.
What I like about this is I'm going to wear my a longer winter coat with this right now.
Perfect.
As we move into spring, it's going to be every day just with the jacket.
This is all season. This is
an all-season pant. Well, I wore on the plane my scuba joggers.
Right.
That's what I wore with the little half zip top.
Perfect.
That's what I wore. I live in it. I love it. And I'm packing a lot of it to go to Europe. Why? Because it's not only I want to take less, but I want things that are light and yet give me the ability to layer, layer, layer. So we've got the beautiful. Now I know we're fairly limited in the
I'm
the
gonna
white
get an
lab,
update on that. Yeah, this is most limited at this point. I'm in the chambray,
which I love.
That's all. The colors, you couldn't have chosen a better palette, honestly.
Thank you.
The material, I just want to put it through the screen. It's so hard when you hear a scuba knit. It's like, what do you mean? Like, is this like, am I going in the water?
You know, about 4 or 5 years ago, I went to Europe. And, you know, as a designer, one of the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful perks of this business is not only can I write off my facials and makeup, but you have to go see.
Yeah,
you have to
of
go
course.
see. And I'd gone to Europe, and that's where I first saw scuba. And I touched the fabric, and I didn't understand what it was. And I was like, somebody explained this to me. And I brought some pieces back to the U.S., and they went, Marla, darling, it's called scuba. This is how it's constructed. And here's what's wonderful about it. It's so stretchy. And do you know that inside here, we got a little secret sauce. We're going to look inside my pants, Lynn. I know it's a little early for that, but let's do it
Marla shares
anyway.
everything with us.
There we I have
And she really does.
I probably there's some oversharing involved. But here's the thing. You see this little inset in here when you come back over to us. This is that same panel that I put into the flatter fit, but because of the nature of the knit, I did it almost like a little onesie, but in the back, you don't need it. We've given you that panel to give you just a little light hold.
Nothing that you feel like, oh boy, I can't breathe. It's it's kind of like a smoothing. Very smoothing.
That's why we call it the smooth operator,
perfect.
baby.
And go true to size. Let me talk about sizing because you did it for everybody, which I love and thank you because I have my petite on.
Which is great.
So if you're 5'4" and shorter, we have your petite. That's going to be a 28-inch inseam. If you're 5'4" to 5'7", we have your average length coming in at 31 inches, and 5'7" and taller, we have your tall length at 34 inches in length. This is a poly round spandex blend. It is so incredibly, incredibly soft to the skin. It's like, it really is. It's like a buttery second skin when you feel this on. Has a little slight flared leg at the bottom. It's all machine washable. And here's the other thing. We have extra, extra small through extra large, 1X through size 3X. Let's talk about our beautiful gals. All right, so we have Simi, who is wearing this in the almond. Simi is 5'7". And are you in the extra small, Simi? Yes. And I love, look, in the small. Okay, so she is more of like a fun casual look with a fashion sneaker.
That's what I love about this. Dress it up, dress it down.
Yeah.
You got a lot of ways to wear it.
Absolutely. And then we have Kenya. Kenya's 5'10". She's wearing that olive gray, and she's wearing it in the 1X. Dynamite, and you have it in the average. Okay, so you could even do the tall if you want it, because being 5'10", right? So
Yeah,
you could do either or.
Actually.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yes, and Victoria as well. Victoria's wearing that beautiful lavender, is so pretty.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's so, so beautiful. And she's 5'11", and she's wearing this. Are you in the medium? You're in the 6 tall. Okay, so she is in the tall. So good, that's perfect. And then we have Josie. I never met Josie. Josie, a petite girl.
Isn't she adorable?
Yes.
Josie's a very classy lady.
Yeah.
We love having her here.
5'2" as well. And Josie is wearing the medium?
The extra small jacket in the petite.
In the petite, in the pant. In medium?
Now, I'll tell you something
Yes,
interesting.
perfect.
Sometimes in our knit pants, I'll wear a medium.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wear a large. If you carry anything in through there, if you're like going, am I a medium or am I a large, and you're not sure. So I ordered both the medium and the large. I preferred the large on me because of this little area back here. For me, it just was a better fit. So the great thing is we have free exchanges.
We have free exchanges.
So that's
Yep,
the good
you bet.
news. And so that's how I went with it.
Right.
It really depends. Like Victoria's super, super slim all the way through there.
Yeah.
It's going to be true to size on her. Same, you know, Josie is right in the medium. I think it's perfect. Simi, what did you say you're in?
She's
A
in
small?
the small.
Yeah.
So she could do the extra small. See, I'm in the extra small, but I could also do the small.
Yeah. So
I really could.
It depends how you're built. You know, I beat up my team all the time going, why can't I just be a large in everything? Or why aren't I a medium in everything?
Yeah.
And they had to explain me like I'm an idiot, but I was an idiot. Marla, is there a brand in the universe that every single pant they make fits you? And the answer is no. Is there a top that no. And so it's about your proportions. So you want to think about your proportions with this piece, right? So to me, it runs very true to size, but if you're on the fence, for me, I went to the large, and you guys kind of know how I'm built. I carry my weight right through here, right? But I've got a fairly kind of flat bum that goes into, I sort of sit on an upper thigh situation. It's all one thing. But for me, that really fit just perfectly.
Yeah, well, again, this pant, we're so thrilled to see your response. I'm so glad you did this at today's special. I know it's been a huge request since the day you launched the scuba knit, and we thought, let's do the perfect pant. And I love what you say, because it's ideal. You have the perfect pant, you're gonna have that pant in your closet for years and years and years to come.
Yeah.
And the way it fits, the way it feels, the comfort,
And
fabric.
so easy. You throw it in the washing machine and just hang
Exactly.
dry. Well, they say lie flat, but you can do whatever you want. I do it the lazy way.
All right, speaking of the matching pieces, these are also, we're already, you know, I'm saying already, but 7 o'clock, we're getting very limited in many of the colors, many of the sizes, and for good, this is like the perfect jacket.
Well, I love it because it's not a stuffy blazer.
At all.
It's not a, hello, I'm a C-suite, although I can dress it up and make it a power blazer. You've got just a little bit of shoulder pads right in there. Right? It's an inset sleeve, so that means I wear a large in this piece. But you've got a ton of stretch, you've got pockets, you've got princess seams in the front, you've got them in the back, and you've got stretch galore.
Oh, look at this.
And they're fully lined. So for me, right now, this is part of the Win Layers collection. So what does that mean to you? That when you see those words, Win Layers, that is a signal for you to remember that what you can do is layer these pieces super easily. So earlier in the day, Kenya had a little two-for sweater underneath this that looked adorable, a little striped sweater that we have with a little a cotton knit shirt collar and the bottom, so it looks like you're wearing 3 pieces, but it's really 2. And then she put this over. So it's really wonderful whether you pick the lavender. The only color that we don't have in the blazer is the olive gray.
Okay, so we have the black, we have the almond, we have the oyster, and then we have this beautiful lavender, which is getting very limited.
Light lavender.
And you said in size-wising,
I think it runs very true to size.
I do too.
How do you guys feel? Josie, what are you in? The top. Yeah, top. Okay, perfect on you. Kenya, you're in a 1X. I have nailed your body type, right? And just because you wear a 1X, the next 1X, you've got to look, when you look at Kenya, you got to realize she's like got the perfect shape, right? You really are like a perfect hourglass, I think.
She was in my lingerie, my undershirt earlier, and it's like,
I know, you
okay.
look at that and you just kind of go, not fair, okay. Curves in all the right places. And we identified, we've been working together 8 years.
Oh, wow.
8 years. And then, of course, with Victoria, whose only icky bit is, of course, her toes, according to Victoria, right? Like, I'm like, let me count the icky bits. Like, how do I count the ways, you know? And she's like, oh, my toes. And I'm like, just wear a closed-toe shoe, woman. You know?
And I'm sure they're perfect, too.
Right? So what she's got is a very slender, slim figure, right? So very athletic figure. So think about your figure. Think about how much stretch there is in it and what you think you need. I always have to measure myself across the bust because that's where I'm biggest, right? But I also have to be aware of the fact that, well, I don't have a huge tummy. I have not much waist. There's very little difference between my hips and my waist. I'm sort of built like a boy with boobs. Or I guess an old guy with boobs at this point. I don't know. But you know what I mean?
But you would never know that.
No, but well, you know what? I was getting ready in the back
difference.
and I was like, clothes do make the difference. And I far prefer, you know, just kind of like getting dressed in the dark and then going, okay, I feel great.
But you
know?
proportion. You've
It's
always
all
talked
about
about
proportion,
that. You've
proportion,
said that.
proportion.
And I apologize. I just assume everybody knows you through all these years. I mean, you created this line. I love your story. We welcome so many hundreds of first-time shoppers on the day today. This is it's a beautiful high-end fashion line that's something Marla really knew or you felt was missing in our retail.
Because I had been living in Europe for 20 years.
Right.
So my kids were born and raised in Paris, and I came back to the U.S. just in time for the writer's strike, the economic meltdown, all that mess in 2007, 08, if you can remember back then. And it was just a financial disaster. And I went out and bought a sewing machine, and I was like in my garage in California, Googling how to sketch, Googling how to thread the sewing machine. And that was like quite a while ago. But it really was a passion play because I came back to the States. I, at that time, had gained a considerable amount of weight, and just nothing was fitting me, nothing was looking good. It was frumpy, and I just didn't feel good. And so I really was very inspired by what I had known in Europe and what I saw as a need in the U.S.
Yeah, and then hence this line.
And here we are.
I can remember that story. How many years ago now that you've been with us?
15 years.
I remember that.
Where did that
like
go, though?
Hello? I don't know. It's so scary. It's so scary. But yeah, I can remember that story, and I thought, wow, what amazing ladies. And an executive, really has great taste, really, you know, shopped some of the finest fashions in Europe.
I did.
And it's true. If you did find them here in the States, it'd be, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I love that. And that is the philosophy of everything that like you said, you may invest a little bit more, but it's worth it. That's always, my mother always said that, you know, pay a little bit more.
I think buy better, buy less.
Yeah.
I use a grommet closure because I don't like what buttonholes do on knit fabrics because they tend to end up looking like big eyes, you know.
Oversized, yeah.
And I don't like that. So that's one of the reasons I use grommets, and also I love them and I put them in my jewelry. You've got great pockets. I do implore you, when you go, you'll see there's a little opening in the pockets when you go to open them. You've got to be super careful with this. Please use a little, you know, what do you call it? Seam ripper. Yeah. And be careful because you don't want to damage the fabric. That would be a definite bad thing. There's a slight shoulder pad. They are fully lined. You get a nice structure in it, but this feels like you're wearing a little nothing. Look how adorable Simi looks in this.
So
this is exactly how I love to see this styled. I am so excited with the way you're looking in that, Simi, because here's what I like to do with the blazer. Nailed it to a T. I love it. This is, by the way, a little cotton span tee that we have, which I love. I am obsessed with stripes. So you've got on the almond with a pair of jeans, and the whole look is so good because it's not dressy, but it's not sloppy. Right. It shows a kind of almost classic style. I tend to run a little classic. There's pieces I have that I think bring some drama, but I tend to be more on the classic side, I think. And so, classic and sporty, and you look absolutely adorable in this. And by the way, if you haven't gotten this fashion tip, I've been wearing these shoes so long that the people who make them aren't in business anymore. I love them. They're Nicholas Kirkwood's, and he left the business years ago. But I started wearing these metallic shoes, I think I was wearing these when I first met you, don't you think? Probably? Yeah. But guess what? All good things come around. If you don't have a pair of metallic shoes this spring and summer, you're gonna be so sorry. And one of the great things about metallics is you can wear them with anything.
That's true.
And we have them here at HSN. So there you go.
Can you do a knock off the shoe line under your brand? Because you've been talking about these shoes for years.
We actually did a shoe line, and it was gorgeous. But when they did the insole to it, the way that they adhesed it, I put it on my foot, and I said, this feels like sandpaper. And they said, well, you'll have a smooth... So I said, no, thank you. These are screwed up.
Those.
And I had to cancel the whole thing. It took me 2 years to fail at it. So have a lot of respect for the people who make shoes. It is a hard business.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. You want to come over here? Sure.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
Thanks, sweetie.
Not at all. Okay, quick update on the blazer. Fewer than 200 in the lavender. Actually, every one of the colors now were fewer than 500. This blazer has been flying out the door. $89.95. With FlexPay, it's what, $22.50? Yeah, $22.50. Extra small through extra large, 1X through size 3X. Okay, we're gonna talk about.
Hey, wait, Lynn, I've got to just show you one
Yeah,
quick thing.
go ahead.
Did you notice what Josie's holding here?
Yes, I love.
This is made out of neoprene, out of scuba, and it's got a little piece of our jewelry, which is also on my belt. And so that's the dressy version. And then Kenya has the hobo version. I just wanted to point them out because I haven't brought out any bags in quite a while, and I'm so excited about those.
And that tote bag, we're going to talk a little bit about it, but we'll give that information.
I just love it.
It's fantastic. And of course, we have the handbag and we have the tote bag, so you can check that out. And that's you wearing the belt?
Yep.
Cute. And by the way, please shop. I'm wearing all your jewelry. MarlaWynne Jewelry, HSN.com. You have some amazing sale prices going on right now. So if you're looking at anything that we're wearing and the models have on, that's all jewelry from your collection. All right, so let's talk about the tank. Now, you've done the scuba knit in a tank before, right?
I have, but not in this weight. This is the first time I've done this lightweight. So this is just basically a lighter gram weight version of the pants you're wearing and the jacket you're wearing, because it is an underlayering piece and because it's intended in my book to be worn with everything and anything. Yeah. I had the little half zip on earlier today. When I fly back to New York, I'm gonna layer one of these under it just to keep me warm. Well, no, because I freeze on the plane.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hot when I leave the hotel here in Tampa. I'm cold in the airport, cold in the air, and probably pretty darn cold when I get back to New York. So I'm going to layer this Wynn Layers tank. So we have it for you in the olive gray, and we've got it for you. Of course, we have to have black, the almond, the chambray. I chose to do white because I like just, you know, the cloud. With even, I wear it even with oyster because I have no problems mixing whites. Isn't that, it's very fresh.
Smart looking.
Yeah, it's very fresh and clean. And then of course we've got it for you in the lavender. These, I've gone on to HSN and bought more of these for myself because I don't carry inventory. So when I want something other than my on-air wardrobe, I'm just like everybody else. I go to hsn.com and I order it and have it delivered to my house.
And which is a pleasure, right?
Yeah.
And you, please tell me you use FlexPay.
I don't.
You don't, really?
I don't because I don't know why I don't. I just buy it because you know what? I don't know why.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I use it. My HSN charge card is the best card I ever had in my life. Because when I have like today, we have 4 FlexPay on a lot of things. Then I have 5 FlexPays.
See, I always thought FlexPay was like layaway, and then I had been here like 5 or 6 years and found out no, it's not at all that. It is amazing.
Yeah, and then you pay it off, no interest.
Well, here's my rule in my life: I have to be able to pay it for everything in cash, or I can't own it.
I get it.
I do not. After what happened to me in 08, I mean, what started this journey in apparel is I lost everything in 08, everything. And it just taught me, if you can't pay for it,
then don't get it.
Yeah. So I pay off those credit cards
your
like
mindset.
this.
That's
I'm just
it.
like, Grr.
Yeah, I try to.
It takes some self-control at times.
Yeah, of course it does. All right, the full collection. I know the tank, thousands of these have now been selected, but this is this buttery knit fabrication, and it's the same feel on the outside as it is on the inside, and yeah, it's that stretch. And even, you know, if I take this off, just to give you an idea, it's everything about your tanks. It doesn't have to be just in this fabrication, but if you're wearing, you know, your full bra underneath, you don't have to worry about the straps.
Nothing.
You don't have to worry about, you know, sometimes it cuts you like right here or down too low. It's that, again, proportion.
It's proportion. And do you see that we also use a beautiful finish on this? If you look on the inside, if you come in really close, maybe I can show you this. We use binding tape right here, right? So it gives it a very clean finish. So it's very, very smooth operator on the outside. And then if you look in the inside, we've used a little bit of binding tape so that there's no unfinished edges.
Yeah, everything. It's that tailored look. It's that beautiful finish. Again, like we were talking about, that look that we don't typically see unless we're investing hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And that goes back to the fabric, that goes back to the cut, that goes back to the fit. And I welcome you to go to hsn.com and shop Marla's entire collection and read the reviews. And another thing that's great to keep in mind is your color palette. Marla, because if you're doing, like you mentioned, cloud, you do cloud in other collections as well. So these are meant to
mix them. It's Granimals for grown-ups.
I love that.
Olive Gray and Almond have been with the collection for a very, very long time. We started chambray a while ago. This is we've been playing with the purples and the lilacs and things like that for the past year or so, but this is the first time we've done this light lilac.
Really pretty.
Which I really love.
And that I hope we're going to see more of going into spring.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Love that. Okay, approximately 25 inches in the length. And the other nice thing about this too is the cut at the bottom. Not going to say a cut, but a little bit fuller at the bottom.
Well,
right?
I like to, look, if I do the typical tank, it's going to pull in through here. So if you carry any weight in your tummy, I don't want to see any lumps or bumps through the tummy.
Yeah.
You know, I use clothes personally to kind of help me with the little things that I'm insecure about. You might not notice them if you met me, but I know. I know this is where I carry a little bit of weight, right?
Well, you've lost it. You look absolutely
I know.
fantastic.
I ate my way through the holidays. I am sure I
never
like
know.
5 or 10 pounds more, but
fantastic.
I thank you for that. But I have my insecurities like everybody else.
Sure.
And clothes for me are a way that I build my own confidence. I know that if I'm pulled together and I like the fit and I feel good in it, I just am gonna have a better day.
Yeah, I agree.
Call me shallow, but it works that way.
No, listen, when you feel good, it really does reflect.
does,
It really
it does.
100% and everything. Okay, speaking of feel good, we mentioned your jewelry. You can go to hsn.com. In fact, you can pull the whole look together. The earrings, are we wearing the same earrings? Oh no, we both have Marla earrings and a little bit different, but you can see just a really fantastic collection that is unlike anything you've ever seen. Different textures to the metal, really fabulous. A mix of media in your jewelry. It just, it really does stand out, and it works so perfectly with your fashions.
Well, thank you so much.
And that's because, you know, and that's another one through the years. Marla would wear her fabulous jewelry, and people would say, oh my goodness, I love those earrings. I love that ring that you're wearing. Would you, do a jewelry line? Voila. That's how it happens.
And there you go.
And there you go, exactly. So lots of great sale prices you can find on hsn.com, including that belt. There's a fabulous belt.
Oh, I love my belt.
Actually,
and do you see that? You see the pin? There's also a pin that matches back to the detailing you're gonna see on the hobo bag, and that's on my belt. I happen to love it. It's called a rhombus because I guess that's, it's like a square on it that's like tilted.
Angular, yeah.
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 So there you go.
It's so smart. And you're going to see actually perfectly on you. And then I don't think the skirt has been shown yet in the collection,
Kenya
has it?
wore it earlier today,
she?
but that's
Okay.
it. This is the first presentation. If you like a pencil
skirt?
skirt, here's the thing about a pencil skirt. You do not want to feel like you have to shuffle because you can't move your legs, right? So this is a really nice one. It's long. It comes below the knee. We just brought it to you in 3 colors. We've got the olive gray, we've got the black, and of course oyster, which I love. And by the way, I'm wearing oyster in our Luxe crepe, which we're going to talk about later. But I just want you to see, I could put this blazer on. I didn't do a skirt to go with this. But if you like this blazer, right? So the
it's
colors
dynamite.
work together.
Yeah.
So we really, from fabrication to fabrication, work really, 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 really hard to make that work for you.
Which is perfect. And again, you're going to see this. What is it about a pencil skirt?
Listen, you have to love your curves.
Yeah.
Because a pencil skirt is going to give you the very best of your curves. I think it's very feminine. Skirts that kind of come out this way can be a little flouncy, a little kind of girly girl in a way that isn't my particular style. And we all know, I don't wear dresses, I don't wear skirts. I don't think I have my balloon dress, and I have some of my occasion collection, skirts, but I rarely wear them. I'm a pants girl, but I recognize when I put it on that the curves I do have are really flattered in a piece like this. So this is a very simple pencil skirt. You've got a nice opening in the back, but here's the important thing. When you want to walk, you can take a big stride in these, because there is all this stretch. And I want to show you something that's also great about it. So Victoria's wearing, I think this is a brand new sweater. I don't even think this has had an airing, but I love it.
Pretty.
It's a beautiful lavender, which has in it a bit of the oyster, and then of course belted. But don't you feel like you could take a big stride in this skirt. Oh, yeah. You see how comfy that is? Like
She
you
can
can
do her
really,
aerobics class in
you
it.
can really move in this. Yeah, Kenya had this on earlier. Now see, I love this styling. I love what you call high-low, right? So tonight I'm giving you my sort of, I've got an occasion to go to outfit. I'm a little bit more dressed up, but I'm in my Luxe Crepe, so it feels like jammies. This I love because she's got a pencil skirt on, which we think of as something I'm gonna dress it up with. She could even wear this with it, and probably you would wear it. Would you wear this with sneakers or not?
Yes.
Yes, you would.
Or a heel.
Or a heel, sneakers or a heel. And you'll wear a big heel.
No.
No?
No.
Have you stopped with that nonsense?
Oh, I hate a big heel.
Right? Right? You know who makes a really good heel though? Ron White, who we have here at HSN.
Yeah.
His shoes are phenomenal. Aren't they comfy? I've been on air with Ron in Canada, and he's really, really good at what he does. I love this with our jean jacket. This is my little sort of unstructured jean jacket that gives you sort of that moto look. And I love the idea of denim with our smooth operator. It's a smooth, great look, and it just embraces your curves in all the best ways, I think.
It does.
Right? And belted, it looks great. Simi, slender and fabulous. And are these Ron's too? Those are great boots too. Our shoes at HSN.
They really are.
You
We have some
really,
great ones.
honestly, I am so impressed with the
really
shoes we
good.
have here.
And all our models, what they're wearing, they are on hsn.com. I think actually the ones I'm wearing are
They're
hsn.com.
beautiful shoes.
Yeah, I don't even think, I might be the guy you're saying.
Because
not
I know
sure.
you, given left to your own devices, you're in flats.
Guess what?
What?
Well, that's why I want you to come up with those.
I got a lot to do already.
She's got her home line, jewelry line, fashion line.
We do a drop every single month.
Yeah.
We bring in something new.
Yeah.
There's not a month in the year that I'm not designing into.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sorry, I don't mean to put more work on
It's
your
okay.
plate, but maybe someday.
One of these days.
Yeah, okay, see that? Yeah, now that I'm into flats.
Yeah, exactly. Now
Finally,
would
it only
you,
took
right?
me how many years?
I know.
Well, no, I always loved the flat.
You just always felt like you had to wear a heel,
Well,
but
'cause
you
I'm
don't.
short.
Yeah. Okay. So
I know.
you're not actually
Well, that
short.
was my,
You're petite.
that was my, when you were saying we all have our little things, right? That's always been my
I mean,
little
you are
thing.
that 5'2", eyes of blue. Gee, what those? You know, I mean, you're beautiful and you're petite. So what?
Yeah, I know.
You don't need to suffer in a heel just because.
But always, when I was on the air for all these years, I was always with people that were, you know, tall. So it was like,
That's okay, honey. They're all going to shrink
yeah,
down
I
to your
know,
size.
I
Don't
know.
worry.
Well, at this age, so I'm shrinking too. So what's the difference? But yeah, our pencil skirt. Even they just told me they was not fully aired, just from showing it on Kenya earlier. Hundreds of these have already been selected and going back. If you ordered the Today's Special, there's absolutely a reason. If you love a pencil skirt that you can move in, that's being the most important thing. As you can see, I love it. Victoria was actually doing little exercises in it. You never think that. Most pencil skirts, you're right.
You do. You have
do
this
the
feeling.
shuffle.
You know, it's that walk that your mother
It's a
puts you
shuffle.
one foot in front of the other kind of thing, and I feel like I'm on a tightrope and
Yeah.
going to fall over, so it's not a good thing. What we've done with the Smooth Operator collection is we have tried to give you, from daytime to nighttime, from casual and leisure to dressy.
Yeah.
Last night I had the, what did I wear last night? I wore the black blazer with the black pant and the oyster top, and it looked
Sharp.
dressy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can dress this up, dress it down. If you travel, if you take cruises, if you want effortless elegance, this is a great way to go. If you want effortless, beautiful leisure, this is the fabric for you, because you're going to love the way it feels on your skin. And if you go onto hsn.com and let's say this skirt isn't for you or those pants are, go in there. So we call the TS collection the Smooth Operator collection, but any of the Wynn Layers Scuba all will mix and match, and you'll
So
find
true.
a jogger there, you'll find a wide pant there, you'll find a skinny pant there.
Yes.
We have everything, and I've been bringing you scuba now for almost 3 years.
And
so
it's
it's
been
not like it's
loved.
untested.
No, it's a favorite.
I'd have to be an idiot to do a TS in a fabrication
And I love
that
what
you
you
didn't
said.
like.
If you're that lady, you know, that does. You love going on cruises. You love, you know, going and playing cards. You love, you know, on Saturday or Sunday going to your place of worship or whatever that may be. So you have all those different looks. Really, this collection right here, how perfect. Again, where other weather that you're in, comfort-wise, doesn't wrinkle.
And mix and match it.
Yes.
Go high-low. Put
Yes.
a denim, jeans with the blazer.
Right.
Wear the pants with a jean jacket, or wear it with a little crop sweater, or wear it with a tunic. The whole idea is that, keeping in mind proportion, have fun with your clothes, make them work for you. Because we work really hard so that the work is easy for you.
And feel great when you're wearing them. That's really the key, and you will, I promise you that. All right, a couple things we want to mention. Some great layering pieces. We talked about the scuba tank, but a lot of people are asking about that sweater that Victoria's wearing. Yeah, it is available today at $84, and that is beautiful, Marla.
And it's stunning. Victoria, will you do me a favor and just pop it out so that people can see the length on it, because I know that's always an issue. And just know, in this collection, we have cropped pieces, we have longer pieces. This is the perfect place for things on me. Right here, mid-hip, that's my good space. Some of my cropped pieces that I do are not the best for me, and some of the tunic pieces aren't. This is my personal sweet spot right there. This is a drop shoulder. It's just a lovely, beautiful, and I don't know if you can get in close enough to really see how beautiful this is, but it's like a ribbed with this beautiful, this is, yep, it's a double knit jacquard. So it's just a beautiful sweater, and we've got it in colors to tie back to those special.
Our producer, Pat, was saying there's a black and a cream. He said it's so beautiful. We're going to show it. Oh, look, there it is.
Yeah, I have it in my dressing room. And by the way, I haven't heard Pat in my ear, but hi, Pat.
Oh.
Hello,
He's shopping along with us today.
There you go.
Oh, I love, and that's your...
And that's the kiwi.
Yes, and that you do that color and other
Guess which color
pieces?
I kept? I know
Black.
Yeah, hello.
That's a given, but they're all great. Okay, and then the top Kenya's wearing is also available for, we have a great special sale price on that.
I have all three packed. I have started pre-packing for a trip I don't leave on until Thursday.
That's smart.
And every one of the striped tops that we did are going with me, and this entire group of the Smooth Operator, because it's so lightweight and it'll take me everywhere I'm going.
And no, what's the weather going to be? Because that doesn't really matter.
Very different climates, from
great.
Italy all the way to England.
Oh,
right,
okay,
we're crossing all. We're doing all of Europe.
Got you.
So it's
And
going to be fun.
That's on sale for the first time at $39.95.
And it's got
FlexPay.
that great curved boyfriend hem. I just love it. It's good as a half tuck. It works really well layered under pieces. And there's just something about a stripe that I love. And for those of you who think that a horizontal stripe will make you look heavier, it is not true. You know what will? A vertical stripe, because when you put it on, the vertical stripe pulls and you see like wavy lines. I'm telling you, I always had this idea that I couldn't wear stripes, so I never did until I was in fashion. Never did. Tess Giberson, who's our creative director, is always wearing stripes. And I'm like, you look so cool now. She's stick thin. And I thought, oh, only you can wear it. And she went, you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it to you.
I'm so glad
And now
you
we're
said
putting
that,
so
'cause
many
so many
stripes in
people
there.
think that.
No, and I love them.
And I love this moto jacket. This moto jacket is available, I want to say in all sizes, still extra small through extra large. Double check on that. 1X through size 3X. It's a beautiful at
It's a nice,
$129.
great stretch denim.
And that's a nice weight too.
It's a really great weight. It's a new denim for us. And guess what? The other thing that's really cool about this, I have a little like sailor pant that goes with it that is so cute, right?
Oh,
Isn't that
maybe we can
adorable?
show that style
That's
out.
an adorable pant that
So
goes
cute.
back to the moto jacket.
Yes.
Now, I found the moto jacket ran a little small. Do you think so, Kenya? Can you close it? No. She always disagrees with me when I say that, because I must design perfectly just for you. You didn't find it at all tight across the chest. For me, I went up a size. I went up to an extra large, but not you. So the whole thing felt good on you. So, well, what do I know? Just ask Kenya. Everything's true to size on Kenya. But she has the unique advantage of being a beautiful, perfect hourglass. And that does help, because you've got those great angles. And me, I'm built like this, right? Like there is the only curve on me is right up front.
You're perfect. You're perfect.
There you go.
Okay, that is also available, but my producer's telling us very, very limited. All right, so we have so many beautiful things coming your way, of course. Another presentation encore of our best value of the day. Thousands of those. Like the bag's coming up. The tote bag.
Good.
And the new handbag as well. So stay with us. Much more to come.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are gonna get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better.
Because you are worth it.
I gotta put this coat on because it's too pretty to be.
Is it not great?
Oh my goodness. Okay, you know the big fancy initial designer stores. You know what I'm talking about.
If I saw
this
this
would
in
be a
Bergdorf,
fortune.
if I saw a piece like this in
Oh,
Bergdorf,
forget it.
I wouldn't go like, no. This is a neoprene, right? And I said to somebody, for me, it's so funny because my customers jump on what I say. So I said, somebody said to me, well, why'd you do this bag? And I said, well, I've always loved Judith Lieber and the way it's like a jewel, right? Granted, this is not like my Judith Lieber bag, but that idea that she always had of putting jewelry and making it, you know, so I took pieces from my jewelry collection, from my belt collection, and we used that as the piece to close it, right? And look at the, first of all, it's got this little shoulder strap, and look at this. If you move you wiggle around, it's not gonna fall off your shoulder because we've braided just here. We did a version where it was all neoprene, and every time you put your shoulder on, it was doing this.
Fall, yeah.
And that was like, no, thank you. I want you to know. So what's the actual size of the bag? That's what you've got there, right?
Yeah.
So I don't like carrying a lot of weight in my bags because it hurts my shoulder. So what I want you to know about this, you've got a closure. You've got a magnetic closure in here. There's a zipper pocket.
Do we have an inside pocket? Because there's like, it's functional. There's
there's a zip pocket. There's a zip pocket, and then there's two like pouches for like your iPhone or glasses. But I love this because, oh, and by the way, I put the little feet on it because I get on the subway and I sort of sit there like, you know, like, and I'm a subway girl. So I have to think about, is my bag closed well? And I feel very secure with this because it stays under my arm beautifully. I love this little piece of jewelry. I think it just elevates it and makes it a little special. Isn't it cool?
Fabulous.
It's good, right?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's good.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's like, it's a tote. It's so high fashion. It's functionality. It's organization.
But it's light, Lynn.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. I am at a place where if my bag isn't either super, super small or super, super light, you know what I end up running out of the house with? A lipstick, a credit card.
In your pocket.
In a pocket. Because I'm just tired of being like my own Sherpa, schlepping things. So when I decided to do these bags, I said, since we're doing scuba, let's use neoprene, which is sort of like the big, you know, that's a weighty kind of a fabrication. But I absolutely love it. You can see there's beautiful stitching on the side. It's light, isn't it, Simi? Right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we filled it with paper, you know, so. I know. But I do absolutely love the way it feels. And I've got to tell you, I've had mine in for a couple months because I got the first proto sample in, and I've been wearing it. And do you know what I love? I love going, I've got this bag on, and I am disappointed, like severely disappointed. So I live at around 72nd. My offices are right in Midtown. It is one stop, right? I take the 2 or the 3. That's where you'll find me. And I am disappointed if someone doesn't say, I love your bag, where'd you get it?
How many times did he not? Because if I saw this on anybody, I'd be like,
every once in a while, nobody does, and I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be a bad day. Because I absolutely love this bag, and you'll see later, we did a smaller version for dress up that you're gonna love too, a different look.
I wanna
but
get
it's
this.
lightweight, it's great for travel.
And yet you can still, for travel, and you know, honestly, when you're traveling, you probably have your iPad in there, you have a bottle of water, or you have more than you normally would have, right?
Do you schlep around while you're traveling with all that in your purse?
I do.
Oh, you're crazy.
In a tote bag. In a tote bag. But it's a heavy tote bag to start with. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
and I don't want that.
No.
This has got some nice shaping to it. By the way, if you get schmutz on this, I have been known to do that. Like this.
Yeah.
Or just take a wet sponge and you're gonna go like this. You don't have to polish it. You don't have to take it to the shoe repair store. You don't have to do anything. And the little feet on the bottom protected. It's just a very simple.
Great bag.
It's got some drama to it. I'm classic, but I like some pow. And we've used that same detail on my belt.
Let's talk about that
too.
And
if you go onto hsn.com, I also did a pin because you're gonna see, come fall this year, you're really gonna be aware of it. It's already sort of happening, but you're gonna see a lot of pins, right?
Good.
So I did it as in my belt, and I did also a ring with this finish. I absolutely love it, and both sides on the bag of the thing are both of the things on the side of the whatchamacallit. You know, I've been up for a while, folks. Right? It's like, use your words, Marla, but like in a way that makes sense.
And a perfect weight,
right?
too.
But do you see this? It's both sides, and it does have a weight. So if anybody on the subway dare go like, you feel it, right? I feel more secure with this than I do have a neoprene backpack that I love, but I feel more secure with this because the backpack is back here, right? And if people jostle, you're kind of like looking at everybody like they're a criminal. And here, it's right there. I know exactly where my stuff is. And I just think it's such a good looking bag and light.
You can get it for $125 today with FlexPay. And here's the other bag that you were talking about. This is what
How much
Josie
is
was
it? It's $89.95.
The tote. I know.
Yeah, the tote. Oh, I'm sorry. I heard you say $125. I was like,
oh, no. And again, this is the bag that we showed you.
This is the
night bag.
dressy bag. Now, it's got a separate handle, so if you want to wear it as a crossbody, you can. But look at that. It's got pleating details on it. It's a smaller bag. Between the two, I don't know which I love. I know, right?
Wow.
Isn't that a beautiful looking bag?
Oh, it's
unlike
gorgeous.
anything. And I love the way we did the handles.
And I love the contrast. Sorry, black and gold, or we have the silver and black.
Exactly.
Okay, there's the information. That's also been very popular in the day. I
just am very pleased with this collection. Oh, look at Victoria. I see what you're wearing next, girl. Do you like that color? Okay. What? Oh, good.
Everybody loves this.
Good.
Okay, this is the part of the smooth operator.
I had this on in the last show.
I was, you looked adorable. You looked adorable.
So last night, Doris Dalton is a good friend of mine, and whenever I have like the jitters and it's a TS, I'll call her up and I'm like, Doris, would you go online? This is a TS. What do you think? Blah blah blah. First of all, I said to her, I'm really worried about the lavender. She goes, it's going to be the bestseller, and I'm like, really?
Our Doris Dalton?
Yeah, you're Doris Dalton.
God, I love her.
I love Doris. Well, my daughter and I both wear her makeup.
Yeah.
She wears my clothes.
Yeah.
It's a little love fest when we get together, and we have done hours on the phone at night. I love her, but she kept saying to me, have you put that thing on? Have you put that thing on? And of course, she missed the afternoon show because the woman works like a dog. But yes, Doris, I wore this midday and I love it. I absolutely love it.
And we're, again, all the colors, let me just, except for the gray. Yeah, I love gray. Okay, so we have your chambray. Here's that light lavender.
Isn't that lavender beautiful, the light lavender?
So
we did
pretty.
it in oyster, which
You were
is what
wearing
I
that
wore
earlier.
today.
Yeah,
and
it
look,
looked great.
even with this,
For sure.
I have no problem. And I love these little half zips. And this is, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but if you look really carefully, this is typically the zipper I use. Everything I do, I try to be branded.
Yeah.
You know, I want everything to kind of express what I like.
Well, like your jewelry. And look for, this is a great, watch. This is one of your rings.
Yeah.
And look at the hang tag here.
Right.
See what I mean?
So the zipper pull, everything works together.
Yeah.
And here's what I love about this. It comes up high. Those of you who love a V-neck, boom, you've got it. I layer the little tank, right, underneath this, and I wear this with jeans. I wear it with the smooth operator pant. I wear it with my scuba joggers. I wear it with Ponte. I wear it with jeans. I live in it.
I would wear this, you know, like obviously it looks great back with the Today's Special, but I mean, like this is your elevated sweatshirt, but more
That's exactly
comfortable.
what it is. Here's the thing. I don't want everything to look like lounge, but it sure as heck better feel like it.
Love that.
And I love this. And look at the sleeves on this. I mean, you know, that's the one thing. I did not really dress in a very, I would wear basically jeans, a t-shirt. That was sort of what I lived in, and a blazer, right? And as I started designing things like this with a beautiful sleeve, I didn't come to that in the beginning. Everything was a straight sleeve and very classic. But I do love the way a sleeve like this looks. If you're wearing it down, it's beautiful. Spring and summer, boop, and there you go. And I love that you can play with the zip, pull on it. You've got it on. What pants are you wearing? Oh, you got, oh, the new jeans. Hello. Cute or what? I love this little sailor pant. And then this, I liked this to go. Oh, you put your hair up for me because you knew I'd come and do this. Did you? No, you didn't do it for me.
Did.
You did?
Really? I did.
I don't know. I'm always suspect.
No.
You know?
I don't tell
Really? That is true. Admittedly, that's very true. If I really want an opinion, it's these two, right? Yes, Simi. Yes, but you're very polite. You've got that European way of saying what you need to say.
Have you seen me backstage?
Yes, I have. Okay, maybe she's just sucking up and being really nice to me. But I find her like very polite. This one will tell me exactly. This is like being with my daughter, Sydney, and I want to be able to say, go to your room. Well, my daughter's 33, and I know how old you are, and I'm not going to say, because you would not believe.
No.
She is old.
7 in March.
You are looking at 50 coming round the bend, girlfriend. Yes, you are.
No way.
But look at you.
No,
I hate
honestly, it's uphill from there.
Oh, you are such a... No. You know what it is? I wouldn't say that it's uphill. I would say it's a richer journey.
It's a richer journey. I'll keep it at that.
No, I mean, yeah, something hurts every day. You know what really bugs me? Is I remember hearing my parents get out of bed in the morning, I'd hear this shuffle, and I'd like, pick up your feet, man. I got out of bed in my apartment in New York, and I hear the sound of my mom and dad shuffling, and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, let me rewind that. I'm going to get out of bed. She's just, so things change.
Yeah.
But I've never been more comfortable in my own
your knowledge
life.
and the person you are, absolutely, as you
So
go into your 50s.
that's the upside, and then there's the other side.
Exactly. You know what? We're here, and we're blessed to be here.
That's it.
There you go. Okay, just from you wearing this earlier today, I said you look so darling in it. Close to 200 of these were selected. And there wasn't even a full presentation, so very, very popular.
It's such a cool, fun, easy, and you've got the kangaroo pocket, and I want you to notice there's a slight high-low to it. You see that? Just sort of sticking out in the back. So from the side you get a high-low, you've got the kangaroo pocket, hello, and so that's fun because I do this, you know, I walk around.
Especially when you're traveling. I would throw this on over the tank.
This is perfect.
Pair of sneakers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I'm so comfortable. I look great.
These are the two colors that are going with me. And by the way, I have every color of this. This is what Kenya had on. I mean, I'm sorry, but that is so cute.
That's so sharp.
And with the little with the smooth operator pant, I love it.
Any of those colors,
right?
Back with the black.
Yep.
Or again, even the neutral. Anyway, so back and forth. But this is standalone, washable, easy to care for. We have extra small through extra large, 1X through size 3X, 26 in the length. And you can really see that on Simi because she has it kind of tucked in the front, and then she has a little bit longer in the back. But it's going to be a little bit longer in the back, so you get a little bit more of that coverage in the back. But again, it's that elevated sweatshirt that you absolutely love. Let me take you through colors, and we'll let you know where we're most limited. So the chambray, this beautiful blue. The light lavender could sell out in this presentation.
So Doris was right on this. Doris, are you watching? I'm testing.
Well, she's our pink girl too. You know, she's the
she
pink
loves
lavender.
The pink. Well, pink is her thing. Doll 10.
I know. Yeah. 100%. And the black, and then of course the oyster color. That was what you had on earlier on the day today. And the girls are all wearing their true size. Kenya is 5'10", Simi is 5'7". She's wearing this. Are you in the extra small or small, Simi? In the small, okay. And Victoria's 5'11". In the medium, Victoria? You're in the small as well. And this you would call, I would say, more of like a looser fit, right?
It is definitely a more generous fit because it's going to come off the shoulder a bit. But Simi's put it with a little booty and, you know, a pencil skirt and got that kind of high-low thing going on,
really
which I
cute.
really like.
Very European, like very, I love it. All the different looks that we're showing you here, you know.
You know what I think that the key is? They have a wonderful way of throwing it on. Like there's a look to hair that's very funny. Like when you go to Europe, you notice like everybody's hair is just a little bit bedhead. Do you know what I mean? Like
but it looks
just,
great.
But they look so great. It's like, yeah, I just rolled out of bed and I am, je suis fabuleuse. That's how it is, you know. And they just know how to throw it together in a not contrived way, wearing, you know, a tuxedo pant with a t-shirt.
Right.
Or a tuxedo shirt with a pair of jeans.
And a pair of high-top
you know,
sneakers.
Just very cool.
And a fedora.
There you go. Yeah. You've just described my daughter, Sydney.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's absolutely the way she likes to do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
She's definitely high fashion, high style, and she loves your fashions too.
She picks and chooses the pieces she likes most, but she's 33. Right. And so there are pieces that are more for her. It's like with Kenya. I can tell when she walks out and says, this is for me.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it's in the attitude too. Yeah. Already, you know, one of our most popular pieces is the pencil skirt. Everybody's loving that.
Pleased.
So we want to go ahead and give you a quick little reminder of that because it goes back perfectly, obviously, with the whole Smooth Operator collection. And it's a pencil skirt that's 4-way stretch that you can move in. That is that buttery soft knit that doesn't wrinkle. It's $69.95. And that we had in the olive gray, in the black, and the oyster.
Yep.
Okay, so all 3 colors, extra, extra small through extra large, 1X through size 3X. Okay, so let's talk about, I love this because Marla's leaving next week on vacation. And as soon as this came up, you're like,
okay,
I
I'm
have
sorry,
every color in this.
but first of all, okay, so I did the, you know, no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
And I wear this with black, and I wear this with navy.
Oh, you did black.
No problem.
Okay,
I have
great.
no problem with
I can see that with the motor jacket, that denim.
There's nothing I own I won't wear this with. I will stick these little striped t-shirts under everything. So we did this sort of your more traditional. Here's your kiwi. And then here's your sand.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
I think you did. Yeah, it is sand stripe.
Is this kiwi?
And this is pear.
Pear. Oh, okay, so I do chartreuse in the winter, I do kiwi kind of in the middle, and I think we did end up with pear because I love the way it popped, and I'm gonna be doing more pear coming up.
Spring, yeah.
So to me, I am not someone who goes, oh, I can see it on the runways. This is not on the runways, this is a striped t-shirt. But when you look in the stores at what people are wearing, these striped tees are all of a sudden like the thing. And you know what? I love them. I am so glad.
And explain to everybody, because I think a lot of people still have that same kind of thought process that you can't wear. It's going to make you look bigger. So first of all,
it doesn't.
Really,
I'm just here to tell you.
true.
This is 95% cotton, 5% span. So the first thing is, it's not at all clingy, right? So that's the first good news. But here's the thing, when you put this on and you have a horizontal stripe, it's a fact, there's studies, if you Google it, the horizontal stripe is not something that adds weight to you. I'll show you what doesn't work though. When you do them vertically and you have, let's say, what I got going on here.
Stretching.
Do you see what happens? All of a sudden the spacing changes.
Uneven.
So you don't want a vertical stripe. You do want a horizontal stripe. And I love these. We've done a very delicate, clean, right? Little scoop neck here, or it's more like a bateau almost. It's a crew / bateau with the white, little white inset right here, 95% cotton, 5% span. And I was able to, and I've also done this in a little cap sleeve, and I'm taking all of it with me because t-shirts are going to be the basis of what I put on every day, and then there'll be 1 or 2 blazers and a jacket. And I am not taking more than 1 suitcase.
Smart.
And I am going to be gone from the 27th to I land back here on the 19th of March.
Oh, you're gone for a while.
Oh, yeah, we're gone for a while.
Yeah.
And I am not schlepping a bunch of luggage.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And if I could get it into a smaller
one place.
Well, and plus, I want to have my suitcase half empty, because if you think I'm not going to shop, you are so wrong.
And you're going to be bringing back some
That's exactly,
other new
we'll
discoveries.
be bringing some great inspiration.
Like you did with the scuba, right?
Scuba started for me in Madrid, and Madrid also opened my eyes to color. The first thing I saw was a hot pink scuba jacket with navy blue piping in the inside. It was unbelievable. So I'm loving this on you with the little, do you wear stripes in your real life?
Yes.
And I find them very clean and fresh. I know Victoria does, because it's her inner preppy just right out there. And I just think, and the lavender with the sand looks great. Isn't this a great tea?
It really is.
I know. And the scoop on it is a good thing. Kenya, I feel so bad for you standing there holding that purse.
It's all right.
That's why I give it to me.
No.
So I really want them to be able to say, give me the purse. I love this, right? Why do I do these scooped hems? And I do, frankly, personally prefer them to a straight hem. Why? Because whenever you do this, it elongates the leg. It's just bringing the eye up a little bit. It's also great for a half tuck, which I love. A little half tuck. Okay, here you go. Wait, let me help you, darling. Here you go. See, there.
Thank you.
Okay, there. Isn't that better? Ah, the things I have to do to make a living. It's so hard. I don't know.
And it's about 27 inches in length, so a good, nice little tunic length. You can see on everybody. You can tuck this in easily. Obviously, it looks great wearing it out. You go true to size on this, Marla?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
I wear a large in this.
Yeah.
I like that. I could probably wear a medium, but I really like true to size in the large. And I love our cotton span. It's just soft. And it's got just a little bit more gumption, a little bit more heft to it than the rayon span, and it doesn't cling to anything. 95% cotton for those of you who want those natural fibers. You're going on a cruise, you're traveling, you're hanging out all summer, put it with a pair of white jeans. And by the way, just ruche it up. You know, the truth is, I tend to buy more long sleeves. I do buy sleeveless pieces. I don't buy a lot of short sleeve pieces because I just ruche the sleeve, and that way